Before you begin to explore the world of the stock market, you should know what you're doing and what to look for. If you're kind of like me, maybe this is a bit foreign to you. We have Angela K. Holliday, a wealth management advisor, here to help us learn the basics of stocks. Thank you for being with us, Angela.
Thank you so much for having me.
You know, as a team, we've been talking about it so much, and we're like, we really need to, if we're thinking about it, maybe our audience is as well. We'll start with the basics. What are stocks?
So, simple and sweet. Stock is ownership in a company. Okay. So buying a piece of the company is a share. And what you're sharing, assets and profits. So maybe you've heard the term shareholder. Mm-hmm. So you earn money two ways, capital gains and dividends. So dividends, you're sharing in the company's profits, and capital gains, when you sell the stock, you're selling at a price higher than what you bought the stock. So you've probably heard buy low, sell high.
Sure.
So short and sweet, that's stock.
And so can you pull out money at any time?
Yes, you can pull out stock you can sell your stock at any time, but you should be thinking of stock as a long-term investment.
So you want to have it for about, maybe give us an example, how long?
So long-term, you're thinking about 5 years. So you're thinking long-term, anywhere from 5 to 7 years. You don't have to hold a stock for 5 to 7 years, but you're looking at a lot of volatility when you're buying stocks. So when you're thinking about stock investments, you're thinking of long-term.
Okay, and I know they go up and down is what I
go up
so it can
and
be
down.
Kind of stressful, right?
It can be very stressful. So when you're thinking about investments, you want to think about, you'll hear the term risk tolerance. And what that means, it's a technical term for what's your appetite, what's your risk appetite. Can you sleep at night? Can you look at your account statement and see your balance go up and down? Are you a conservative investor? Are you an aggressive investor? Are you a moderate investor? So if you can't sleep at night, then you're probably more a conservative or moderate investor. So how much volatility can you take?
Why do you think people then should invest?
So couple reasons. You've got to look at your financial goals. What's the money for? Are you saving for retirement? Are you saving for a college? Are you saving for college savings? Are you saving for a boat? Are you saving for a vacation home? So you've got to determine what your financial goals are.
Does that kind of line up with how to get started? That's probably one of the things you need to consider.
How to get started. You got to sit down and figure out, what is this money for? Because if you're lining that up with long term, what's your long term goal? What's your objective?
Okay, and then you also say research companies and open brokerage account?
So once you decide what you're going to do with this money and you're going to open a brokerage account, you gotta decide if you're going to do it yourself or if you're going to work with a financial professional.
Okay.
So if you're going to do it yourself, you gotta research companies if you are going to buy stocks. But if you're going to work with a financial professional, then you wanna work with a reputable company. So most reputable companies, financial institutions, banks, credit unions, they have financial advisors. Wealth management companies, they have financial advisors. Or if you're going to do it yourself, go online, work with a reputable financial institution like a Fidelity, a Charles Schwab. They have online investment education where you can get a lot of investment education about stocks, bonds, mutual funds, exchange traded funds. They're all types of investments where you can get that online investment education.
And you as well. So how can people reach out to you?
So people can reach me, monarch-group.org.
Okay, thank you so much for being with us. I may need to get you back in here.
Yes.
We have a lot more questions and other topics in the topic of finances. So thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Coming up in a few, we are making